Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and Playing Hardball. We are together with a gentleman called Fidel, not Fidel Castro, but Fidel. He's our contact, the guy, and well, we started to make him a good shot. Yeah, and now he does have, for the moment at least, he's got the rusty rifle that we got from these guys that we helped out with those scammers, the cryptocurrency scammers, right? Did we talk with this guy? He actually, Anatoly Babkos, we already know the guy. These guys are just militia, I guess. They do have pretty good rifles though. We didn't talk with this guy. There's something queer in the militiaman's body proportions. His hands look a little longer than normal, his gait has too much spring in it, even his pants are strange since there is an extra fold of cloth sewn into them, okay? What is he selling? He does have 20 rubles, barter, level of 95. What is the matter, little one? Got a kitten lost in a tree, or maybe your kite is stuck in the telephone wires? Just... you tell Daddy Longlegs, he'll come around ASAP. Daddy Longlegs, is that even your real name? Nah, it's a nickname the little ones gave me, just like Uncle Giraffe and Comrade Telegraph Pole. The old people who took me in as an orphan named me Stepan Stepanovich Stepanov. But I don't like that name, too long. Okay. Well, we are both people of usual height. How come you call me little? The man looks surprised for a second, as if he only now realized he spoke too much. Sorry, you know, I love the city so much, I think of its people as if they were my kids. That's why I call you all little ones, because I care for you and love you. Oh, come on, buddy, we both know that's not the whole truth. Just trust me. Blink, blink, blink. The man looks us over and nods. Fine. You don't look like a person who would later make fun of me. You know how antennas on cars are made? You can make it several meters long by pulling on it, or you can collapse it into a tiny old thing. That's how Mother Nature decided to make my legs work, with the help of radiation. Observe. The militiaman's legs start to extend and do not tear his pants only because of the extra fold of cloth sewn into them. The man quickly reaches the height of 3 whole meters before the process stops. He then collapses his legs and shrinks to his usual size again. Oh wow. The people here, they respect me for my height. When I go to work, everyone sees me a kilometer away. Getting boots is a problem though, with such huge feet. I also need to eat more than normal men, and when I sleep my legs extend, so there's no bed that could fit me. Still, I'm happy the way I am. La creatura, a monster in town, el mutanto. Don't swear at me, comrade tavern owner. Most people in the city know of my deformity and they don't mind since I'm a good guy. My heart has no place for malice. I am glad to hear that even an El Goblino, such as yourself, can have a good spirit inside him. The only reason I yelled at you was that you scared me with that transformation. It will not happen again. Okay, now you know. Oh damn, that's an interesting transformation you got there. Don't be shy, little one, ask away. What have you heard around the city? I heard that our enemies in Paragon lack morals and common sense so much they made a place for dogs to fight one another to the death. Why, those bastards. I'd throw them to the ring for the poor old doggies to chew on and tear them apart. Okay, that is actually that is a thing. So, well, he doesn't have anything. Oh, he does have ammunition. Well, maybe we should actually, for 5 shots, 28 rubles. Yeah, let's do it. Because we are so low on ammunition, right? Let's trade it. And actually... it gives us minus personality. Yeah, no, we don't want to reduce our personality when we run around and talk to people. Okay, well then, Nice talking to you. I should probably visit that place then. This Paragon. Bye-bye. See you later at some point. Okay then, so that was nice. I think we need more food now. For the way back, and actually, yeah, I actually don't want to use up our salted fish. And the condensed milk is actually super expensive. Well, okay, we have 1 canned meat here. Yeah, we can make it on a fire, right? Okay, so then, this guy here. There's a short, disheveled man standing by the entrance to the shed. His eyes are darting from side to side as he sees us. The man slaps himself on the knee and blurts out with fake enthusiasm. Hello, mister! Did you come to take a look at the Pearl of Krasnoznameni? Today only for you in this room we have a real deal mummy of the father of the world proletariat, our comrade Lenin. What? The mummy of Lenin himself? I can't believe it. It simply can't be true. And also, I've heard that Moscow was bombed to smithereens, so how did the mummy remain intact? Oh, it's a long and entertaining story. I can tell it to you inside. To a true connoisseur like yourself, I'm ready to show this unique, historic, captivating sight for a mere 15 rubles. Amigo, he's a common crook. He's just taking advantage of that the people in the Wasteland have become completely uneducated. Hey, no one needs your opinion. An educated man, my ass. Well, I have trouble believing that that's the real Lenin lying there. The man turns dark red and now his skin color almost matches that of his tangled beard. Why so? I have no reasons to lie. If you don't believe me, come in and check it for yourself. All I ask is not to touch the mummy and, not to take flash photos. Flash photos? Well, here's the money then. Show me Lenin. I mean, it's not super expensive, right? Although we've been rather greedy with the money. But let's do it. Maybe it's a good experience, right? We hand the money to the man who's greedily licking his lips and bowing subserviently. He lets us inside the house. Everything you wanted to know about Lenin, but were too afraid to ask. Can we pickpocket him? Oh yeah, we can. He's got 2 rubles and an alarm clock. Well, okay, while he's looking... The man beckons us with his finger and proudly places his fist on his hips. Ask me any, even the trickiest questions. Well then, let's start maybe with you telling us about the life of Vladimir Lenin. Sure thing. What about exactly? Well, let's say his childhood. The future leader of the Comintern was born in the town of Ulyanovsk, now known as Simbirsk, in the family of a state councillor Alexandra Ulyanova and a mighty bear hunter Ilya Blank. In his childhood, Lenin took part in one of his father's expeditions to the far north, where he personally shot a giant bear with a crossbow bolt. Well, like speaking of role-playing, I have not many ideas about that, but I think Lenin was German, wasn't he? And then, like, he was, or wasn't he? And like, he came from the German Empire, during the First World War or something. And he was basically the troublemaker. And the leader of the communist movement. And when things went south for the German army and the German Empire and the German Kaiser, they actually they had the guy, I think, in Switzerland interned and or basically incarcerated, And then they had him on a sealed secret train to Russia, and where the guy started his revolution, which further weakened the Tsar and the Russian Empire, which then caused basically the collapse of the Russian government in the situation where they basically had lost the First World War, and then the Germans forced them to a separate peace treaty. That was pretty harsh, by the way. Yeah. So, and this all that sounds very, very wrong. So, this is utter nonsense. The names and titles are all wrong. Everything's wrong. Everything is very much right. I rely exclusively on the latest discoveries of historians. Well, alright then, tell me about his youth. His youth Lenin spent hiding from the Royal Guard in a Finnish survival shelter on the shores of the Baltic Sea. During that time he managed to read Marx's Capitalism as well as meet his future wife Tatyana Krupskaya in the World War I trenches in Verdun. Yeah, oh lord, that's complete and utter nonsense. Besides, I think like Lenin wasn't Lenin the guy like the theorist. Marx was actually using I think he actually basically invented and thought of the foundations and the basics of communism and stuff, and Marx worked with his ideas, right, and his theories. Well, I mean, someone can probably help there. But, well, that's all complete and utter nonsense, right? As I also just said, because he was in Switzerland, to my knowledge. Not at all! It's the truth that's been kept secret from regular people for a long time. Ah, that's the reason, okay. Well then, tell us about his mature revolutionary years. Ah yes, after the Tsar's gendarmes executed his brother, Alexander III, he arrived in the starving Leningrad in an armored car, and in December started the Great October Revolution. Right, in December the Great October Revolution, right? During it, the new economic policy was implemented. Kerensky was defeated and political prostitute Trotsky was exiled. The rest is history. Well, we are not kidding, we are in physical pain from listening to the stream of lies. There's not a drop of lie here, just a slight exaggeration perhaps. Well then, let's change the subject. Tell me how you got this mummy. Oh, it's a long and entertaining story. Could you be more specific, please? Well, how did you retrieve it from the destroyed Moscow, for example, just for starters? Have you heard of the secret Moscow underground tunnels of the KGB? The thing is, apart from everything else, I was an agent in this organization and so had access to these tunnels. When the first bombs fell, the first thing I did was to drag our respectable comrade Lenin through these tunnels. Well, I can and could well believe that, but yeah, well, let me ask something else. How did you deliver the mummy to Krasnoznameni? During the Great Migration to the south, I transported the mummy, claiming it was my friend and disguising the leader's true identity under the glasses with a fake nose and a long wig. Vladimir Ilyich was so well preserved that all the people we met on our way were convinced he was alive, just not very talkative. Of course. Well, another question. And how did you keep the mummy preserved? The thing is, a special balsamic vinegar is used in the embalming process. It's made of grape must, and that's one of the goods still sold by some of the traders traveling from the south. That's what keeps the mummy in such perfect condition. Is that so? Another question then. Oh well, nothing comes to mind. To hell with it, let's better change the subject. Tell us about Lenin's heroic feats then. There were 3 great feats in the life of Lenin, apart from the revolution. His victory over a monstrous Murmic, a single-handed building of a Stalin skyscraper, and the taming of the bloodthirsty Fanny Kaplan. Oh, okay, tell me about the victory over a monstrous Murmic. In 1917, the dwellers of Petrograd were terrorized by a giant Murmic. This creature was the size of an elephant due to the experiments of an eccentric zoology professor. Unsurprisingly, the monster ate all of the buckwheat harvest that year and caused the Povolche famine. But Lenin wasn't taken aback by it. He dragged a log to the Myrmic's lair, carved it into a steak, and put the monster's favorite food, buckwheat porridge, on its very tip. When hungry Myrmic rushed to eat the porridge, he impaled himself on the steak. Wow. Myrmics appeared only recently after the war. What are you even talking about? It wasn't a modern-day Myrmic, but a Myrmic from back then. A result of an experiment gone wrong at the Red Ray State Farm. The Red Ray State Farm, huh? Well then, tell us about the building of the Stalin skyscraper. One day, Comrade Stalin decided to build a skyscraper in the center of the gosh darn Moscow. But since the general electrification hadn't yet reached the city of Kazan, the all-USSR's garner of the particularly sturdy alloys, this idea was, so to speak, put on hold. It was once again Lenin who suggested the right solution. Let's use the granite from the quarry on the Navak Way to build it, said the leader. And it turned out he was right. During the next Stakhanovit 5-year plan, a real skyscraper was built in Moscow. Well, truth is, they began building these high-rises after Lenin's death. Not to mention everything else you've said was wrong. Well, after Lenin's death they simply began building them in big quantities, while the first, experimental one, was built in the times of our dear chief. So, how did Lenin tame Fanny Kaplan then? On July 29th, at the factory named after Vladimir Ilyich, the mean right-wing socialist revolutionary Fanny Royd, aka Kaplan, attacked our dear father, Comrade Lenin. Without any warning, she stabbed Lenin, who was working at the factory, in his heart with a knife covered in curare poison. But right over his heart, Lenin carried his party membership card. The knife of the evil-minded right-wing socialist revolutionary Fanny Royd, more known as Kaplan, bounced from it and stabbed her right in the eye, which caused her to turn into green bubble mud the very next moment. Wow, your story is so far from the truth that even a person who knows nothing about history would have been terrified by it. Exactly. Not a historian, a pathetic amateur would be terrified, but you and I are serious people who know and respect history. Well, yeah, let's better change the subject. And, tell us about yourself, Mr. Oh, haven't I introduced myself? I'll amend it this very moment. Great Anatoly at your services. A showman, as they used to call it in the West, an amateur historian with a philology degree from the V.A. Steklov University, as well as your humble guide to the maze of Comrade Lenin's life. Try me. Aha, well, so far, it's all clear as it is. Well... let's have a look at him then. We bend over Lenin in his sarcophagus, which looks like a very ordinary coffin. The mummy doesn't react. So let's Let's watch the mummy closely, right? Or let's sniff it first. Sniff the mummy. Surprisingly, the mummy reeks of alcohol, cheap tobacco and onion. We narrow our eyes suspiciously. This is not the appropriate smell for the precious father of the Russian Revolution. Tickle the mummy. We raise our fingers over the corpse, but the warden of the tiny museum jumps up in his chair and rushes to stand between us and our target. No, no, you can't touch the exhibit. For a second it looks as if Lenin's mummy sighed with relief. Let's rummage in the mummy's pockets. We cast a side look at the scruffy warden who follows us our every movement. Still, even a superfluous glance is enough to see the mummy's pockets are empty, except for the one which reveals a bottleneck. Let's watch the mummy closely. We seem to notice the mummy's breast rising a little, as if Comrade Lenin is breathing. This is, to put it mildly, slightly odd, as he's been dead for at least 80 years. Let's tickle the mummy again. We raise our fingers, yeah, and he gets in between. No, no, you can't touch the target, the exhibit. Let's watch it again closely. Well, okay, well. Let's sniff the mummy again. Surprisingly, the mummy reeks of alcohol, cheap tobacco and onion. Let's... Yeah, okay, no, it appears, well... It appears we can't do anything. Lenin has alertness of 28. Let's try to pickpocket something. Don't try and steal anything. Start with the guy again. The man beckons us with his finger and probably places his fist on his hips. Tell us how you got this mummy. Okay, well, how do you keep it preserved? This special balsamic vinegar. Yeah, well, okay, well, I guess we can't do something. Well, I could imagine that with a higher attention, we might be able to notice something which we can't notice right now. And I mean, we are, of course, we are not starting to hit the guy or something. But I mean, in a parallel universe, we might, right? Watch the mummy closely. Oh! Watch the eyes opened. The eyes opened, did you see that? Let's tickle the mummy. He's getting in between. No, no, no! Don't touch the exhibit. Yeah, okay, so it's just fun here, right? But oh! Oh yeah, now it's the whole... There's nothing on the ground. Yeah, everybody... okay, well... We are... the guard is in there immediately, and the gun oh no, it's our guy. The gun jammed. Okay, well... Yeah, we are not doing that, of course. Okay, well... Yeah, that's fun. But we can't really do anything. So I guess, like, with higher attention, maybe there is something that increases our attention. But that was fun, like the opening eye. Okay, well. So, alright. And did we get something? No, not really. Like before? No. Okay. Yeah, well then. So let's talk with these guys. The glassy, unfocused gaze of the rhythmically swaying man suddenly comes to rest on us. What are you doing, godless creature? Don't you dare listen to Mistress Devi Christu with those sinful ears. Listen with your heart only. What is she preaching? Hush! To find out, listen closely to her wise words instead of asking foolish questions. Let's shrug and leave him be. Okay, so these guys, they are the followers. The young woman dressed in white is praying in a barely audible whisper and bowing over and over to the woman loudly lecturing in the center. Her face, however, is expressionless, as if her thoughts are someplace far away. Sensing our presence, she raises her head and addresses us in an unexpectedly flat tone. Hello, traveler. Did you come here to stop living in sin? Yeah, well, true that, I wouldn't mind less sin in my life, right? Who wouldn't? Then you did the right thing to come see our mistress, the powerful and all-merciful Devi Christu. Talk to her, hear her wisdom, absorb her holiness. What's her wisdom about? Like in 25 words or less. Instead of answering us, the young woman presses her index finger to her lips. Talk less and listen more to what our mistress is saying. Okay. Worship only one banana Devi Christu, for she is. The rulers turn you into sheep, but in the eyes of Devi Christu you are all God's lambs. She's wearing a wig, huh? The young woman standing in front of us is rather attractive, yeah, I agree. But there's also something repellent about her. Her troubled and restless gaze, her strange mannerism and the unnatural serene smile frozen to her face. Yeah. As she sees us, the woman gestures with 2 fingers of her right hand, a sign we've never seen before, and lowers her head. Yeah, that's like the fingers like this we've never seen before, right? Especially not in any church. It was not your 2 feet, but blessed Mother Cosmos who brought you to the sainted martyr of truth, Varna Banana Devi Christu. In the name of the sitting wolf, I often teach lessons of utopian religious anarchy in this town, in spite of the hypocrites pushing me away. You must have heard my speech. Tell me, servant of God, did I manage to convince you that all earthly authority is false? I don't know. Somehow, I haven't made up my mind yet. I mean, there are a lot of arguments, right? Like there must be some form of authority, you know, like to concentrate forces for management purposes. Yeah, so like pure anarchy just doesn't work. Because then there will always strong men and women arise, yeah, and then the weak will always suffer. And yeah, and on the other hand, there is nothing like a heavenly authority, right? But there is an ethical one, right? Well, so, but I don't know, so, oh, we managed to say somehow I haven't, but before our interlocutrix has finished the sentence for us, made up your mind, you haven't made up your mind. Is that what you were going to say, child? Your mind said it faster than your lips. But the great magician, Varna, knows many hidden things. Is my telepathic ability not enough to sway you to trust my worldview completely? Hosanna, it looks like I've made a fatal mistake. It was clear as day how my sentence would end. A hedgehog could have guessed it. Now let's, maybe I think we should play along with this a little bit, yeah? Hosanna, it looks like I've made a fatal mistake. The woman smiles contentedly and nods. No, no, no. You don't have to get down on your knees. Think about the unhealthy skepticism that nearly cost you enlightenment. And don't forget that in a few days I'm going to give the same sermon in Otradnoye, a village which could easily become a New Age mecca for the carriers of higher energies. With a commanding gesture, she summons her associates and they all leave together. Yeah, what strange people. Okay. I mean, we could have made fun of them. Hey! We are still staring after these five when a surprisingly well-dressed man with a clean haircut approaches us. He stands next to us and places hands akimbo on his hips. Like his hair looks actually rather artificial, but whatever.
Did you see that? That's the sort of people who are roaming the wasteland these days.
Yeah, oh the times, oh the morals.
Tell me about it, by the way, maybe you'd like to make some money?
The man turns and gives us a big smile.
My name is Igor and I represent a scientific charity called Mycelium, or as our enemies nicknamed us, the Mushroom Cult. We, however, are anything but a cult.
Oh no, another cult member. Well, you mentioned the opportunity to make some money. What is it you need me to do? The man comes closer to us. Unlike most wasteland dwellers, he doesn't stink of body odor, alcohol, or any other even more unpleasant substances. He only smells of clean clothes and a bit of road dust. Now that is interesting.
The thing is, I've been following the activities of this so-called Davy Christou for a long time, and the conclusions I've drawn are rather grim. We are dealing with the leader of a potentially very dangerous cult.
Ha! Are you afraid of competition? But yeah, that's just what we think. We continue to listen.
You look like someone who knows how to behave in the wasteland. So, I would like to offer you to follow these cult members for a while, to find out whether they are really dangerous.
Well, that sounds simple enough. I mean, we know the place they want to go next. How exactly should I be following them? On the other hand,
as far as I know, Davy Christou and her disciples are on a small tour around the wasteland. She's determined to find some new poor souls who would believe her dubious sermons. Right now they are on their way to a small village of Otradnoye. Intercept her there and learn about their future plans.
Alright, I'll try to do that, but we wanted to talk about the money, right? Money?
Great, once you've gathered enough information, come back to me. Anyway, if you have any questions about our organization, don't hesitate either. Just approach me, I'm nearly always standing here in the suburbs of Krosna Znameni.
Well, the money, let's talk about the money. But we'll see, maybe I will approach you. Okay, well, sorry guys, we will have to do this one again. I'm just clicking very quickly. I want to ask him about the money first, cause we need the money, right? So this one, I think this was all just flavor, right? The mustached man, oh, he looks happy. What amazing wisdom and insight. Yes, yes, yes. What's all the fuss about?
Oh, could I somehow convey it with this mortal tongue? I doubt it. Please, stranger, listen to our exalted mistress, Davy Christou. One day her words might save your life.
And this guy? This tall, serious-looking man is listening to the mysterious woman in white sermon. He occasionally nods to himself. Noticing us, he takes a step back.
Please, don't distract me. Mistress Davy Christou's sermon is very important.
What's it about?
World unfairness.
Okay, well, just calm down. And then you? You poor thing. Hello, traveler. Did you come here to stop living in sin?
Actually, I love sinning.
I too once followed the way of sin until I learned the teachings of our mistress, the powerful and all-merciful Davy Christou. Talk to her. Hear her wisdom, absorb her holiness. I guess I'll do just... Can you say it in 25 words? No? Well, okay then. Talk less. Act more. Can we actually pickpocket them, maybe? No, they don't have anything. They should be concentrated on the woman, right? They only wear what they have. It's no wonder that they don't have any more energy. Okay then, so there she is. Let's say the same stuff. But we are not, yeah, no. When does the purge of everyone in authority begin, mistress? Just say the word and we will start the killing. Nah, so, no, I must have, no. Yeah, we haven't made up our mind. I think that's probably the good way to deal with her, because then she will also think that she might still convince us of something. So, Hosanna. No, yeah, what strange people. Okay, so now the guy runs up. Hey, hello. And then, oh yeah, the times, all the morals. Tell me about it, yeah. You mentioned the opportunity to make money. What do you have to do with it? No, we're continuing to listen. Before you say anything else, what am I going to get for it? Money, items needed for your further journey, food, anything you want. It will depend on the results of your investigation. Well, alright, you convinced me. How exactly should I be following them? Yeah, Otrat Neue. Alright, we'll try to do that. Well, we'll see. Yeah, great. Great, once you've gathered enough information, come back to me. Anyway, if you have any questions about our organization, don't hesitate either. Just approach me. I'm nearly always standing here in the suburb of Krasnoznameni. Well, we'll see. Maybe I will approach you then. Alright, so that's good. Just making sure that, like, we are getting something out of this. So, we already talked with these guys. Let's go over there. There's the naked guy. Actually, we don't want to talk with him. What is here? Because he's got the 9. Oh, oh. Someone here? No. Let's close the door so no one can see what we do. What do they have? Actually, we are pretty hungry. Let's take this. 2.4 kilograms. Maybe we can actually... oh, what's that? Up there. Oh, corn even. Oh, there's also more. Oh no, we can't. We can't get to the green, can we? No. Oh, that's so sad. But it seems to be... yeah. It seems to be something else. Oh, and ammunition up there, alright. So it pays off to be thorough. And of course we are not stealing, we are just borrowing. For the sake. Yeah, they can keep the stuff here, the spoon and the fork. We are just borrowing for the sake. Oh yeah, there's something else here. For the sake of the wastelands, right? Oh yeah, sorry. So, confused there. And they have enough food here anyway. So that's fine. That's a luxury toilet. Oh, and a beautiful garbage bin. Let's look into it. Oh. Who would throw away this tungsten carbide core? Short, special. That's really nice. Let's take everything. Very good. Saving this one for the future. Alright, so then I think can actually leave this this area. Or maybe we talk with the guard, huh? Let's have a talk with the guard. But actually I don't wanna go into the city. Really don't wanna. We see a tall, strong man in heavy armor and Ushanka hat. He turns to us while simultaneously grabbing an automatic rifle hanging from his neck. Well. The entrance to the city costs 30 rubles. It's a fee. 30? Well, that's not too bad. Hey, that's a real rip-off. Give me a discount. Well, who came up with charging people for the entrance? Yeah, I think we should actually just pay it. Because I have a bad feeling about this guy. But yeah. Well, let's just pay it, right? 30? Well, that's not too bad. We hand the money over to the guy, but suddenly he steps back from us. He looks generally, or at least it seems so, terrified. Oh my! How come I didn't notice it straight away? You have Krasnov syndrome. No way. I can't let a sick man into the city. Epidemic is the last thing we need. Are you completely nuts? Do I look sick to you? This whole Krasnov syndrome is just a rumor. Oh, we don't have the first aid. 111. Well, it will be a long time before Fidel is actually getting that. Oh. No, we are not doing that. We are going away. Sorry. I want to try that. Also, it's all about exploring the dialogue options, right? So that is actually one of my goals for this game and this playthrough. And we don't want to go into the city anyway, because we want to go back to the village. And there's nothing for us in the city at the moment anyway, I guess, right? And we need to go to bunker 317 now, as they say. Yeah, I think we've got enough stuff to do anyway. Why are you keeping such a distance there? So let's go. Let's go. And actually... yeah. Or maybe we can make a different route. We can take a different route, like so. Ah, but I think of this one. Oh, we see a trading caravan. Do we want to stop and trade? Yeah, let's meet the caravanners. Oh, very nice. And there we can actually prepare some food. Now that we have full pockets with potatoes, let's see if we can make something. Good day. Oh, he's got a sort of shotgun or something. Hello. Good day. We are watching you. Oh well. We just want to trade. We see a small man in a leather vest and yoga pants. He looks at us at his watch and crosses hands on his chest. If you want to buy something, you better do it soon. We are running late. Yeah, well, let's see your stuff. 115. The canteens are actually rather cheap with 20. However, I don't see any advantage to a normal bottle actually. So this one here. Oh, but the canteen is actually lighter. Huh? Oh no, the empty plastic bottle is actually the lightest one. So I guess we don't need an empty canteen for... Or maybe we should get one for Fidel. Let's give it to him. So he can also feel a little bit more military-like. They don't have any ammo. We do have 2 other knives. Yeah, I would love to sell something, but actually we have nothing here in our inventory that I want to sell at this point. Maybe the shovel, because we already have another one. Yeah, no. No, we are just fine like this for the moment. But as we can see, a lot of traders don't have so much money, so actually these guys here in the desert are actually a good source of rubles. Or maybe we actually sell some of the corn, like 11. We don't need so much, right? Also, we'll have a harvest at some point, so let's do this one here maybe. Right? Like 6? Yeah, I think that's fine. So, like this. It's not super... yeah, No, actually, he's got 115, so if we want to sell something, it doesn't matter. The others have enough money. Let's rather sell with someone who's at 80. So I think that's fine. Let's get one canteen for Fidel, and we get the gunpowder, and otherwise we are fine. We could get the canned meat though. But we have one that we can eat right now, and a potato or something. So I guess it's fine. So let's trade like this. They don't have anything else that's actually interesting. Maybe the salt, but on the other hand we don't have any fish to salt around. So I guess it's fine. Let's trade like so. Just passing through. And let's go here. And then also, I mean, we have full health. Corn, prepare Mama Liga. We have never done that one. Potato bake and coals. Oh. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Let's bake a potato and coals. After eating some baked potatoes, you can finally restore your fragile health and soothe your huge appetite. Yeah, let's cook them. Ah, who doesn't like a good old baked potatoes? Well, maybe some don't, but they are sure not your average, always hungry wasteland dwellers. Oh, we only got 1 experience point for that. And we are at 600. Okay, we need to eat something else. Let's prepare 1 Mama Liga. After eating some corn porridge, we can finally restore valuable health. And a delicious... Oh, that gave 5 experience. Some delicious boiled corn that fills the stomach and warms the soul. Oh, so nice. And now we are fine. Stuffed and happy, alright. Good. We are not even trying to steal anything. Oh, by the way, is there anything here? Like around, maybe? Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing there. Oh. Can we pick the toadstools? No. By the way, they are not the red ones, right? Well, I wonder why we couldn't pick these ones. They are probably more edible than the red ones, but yeah. Let's go. Let's just go. And then let's walk up here, close to the mountain range. And this one here was the... I think this one was the little fortress, right? We could also explore further here. Yeah. Let's enter. Oh, there are more traders here. Oh, what a nice coincidence. Okay. Oh, are they the same guys? No. Who are you? Are you going to buy something or just stand there making my trigger finger itchy? Yeah, well, where's the trader? Is this guy the trader? No. Where's the trader? The trader's not here. Ah, they are sitting there, okay. Ah, that's actually cozy and nice. Kachan. Do you have new money? Oh yeah, 4. Well, but he does have gasoline. No shenanigans, we take this job seriously. Don't make us shoot you. Yeah. Hey. Relax. We see a large man smoking a huge cigar. He blows the smoke in our direction while spitting on the ground. Oh yeah, that's the one who can do that trick. Show me the stuff. Oh, they do have a lot of scrap metal. And yeah, I mean, the scrap metal is certainly a very important commodity, as we know. As is the waste paper, actually. So maybe we should get something. Yeah. But again, there's nothing really that we could give them for it that we want to share with. Yeah. Oh, by the way, sorry. I want to try something. Because we do have a knife, right? And what is more logical as sharpening a knife with the sharpening stone, right? Nice. We have a sharpened knife. A sharp knife in good condition, useful in all sorts of situations. Now that is nice, and I think that's the right thing for Fidel. So let's give this one to Fidel. Like there. Although now we can't skin animals, I guess, but maybe we can because he's got it anyway. And Fidel actually, yeah, he's got 66, so he can use it without problems. I think that's great. So that's good. Did we actually use up the sharpening stone? Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, but we can also use a normal knife for skinning animals anyway. But it's fine, so that's fine. So then with this guy, bartering 120 rubles. It's actually not so super much. And then let's have maybe 3 of these. And the nails. Let's have the nails as well. 177 rubles. That way the guys have some more money as well. Yeah, but I don't feel that we should depart with anything, because I guess that we can use, and everything feels like it could be used, like an alarm clock, like for an explosive maybe. Yeah, I don't think we should sell anything from what we have. Maybe the golden walnut, but I'd rather hold on to it. It's just 100 grams. Okay then, so not really sure. That's good. So let's go over here and have a talk. And by the way, no, we don't need to buy anything from the guy, because we can just take the gasoline from there, right? So, but this is here. Hello, busy bee. Hey, what's your name? The woman bursts out laughing and throws us a patronizing look. Why are you asking? Do you perhaps want to get to know me better? Well, don't jump to conclusion. Oh yeah, well, why not? Wink. Ha, why yes? Forgive me, but I've met stronger guys than you. Let's maintain an embarrassed silence. Really? Well, actually I'm looking for the sniper, Lyudmila. She arches her eyebrows, suddenly serious. What for? Did something happen? So now you're interested. Who would have thought? That's enough. This is no time for clowning around. If you've got some interesting news, spill it. Strategist in Krosna Znameni needs to assemble a team for a big mission. Wow, if the strategist is involved, I can guess what sort of team we are talking about. The old gang. I don't care what the others say, I'm in. By the way, what's the big fuss about? Well, a gang of low-down criminals is planning to attack Otrat Neue. Lyudmila looks at us worriedly and turns back to the soldiers guarding the fortress. Yeah, that is serious, and these jarheads aren't going to help here. These jars here aren't going to. They say it's not their jurisdiction or whatever the terminology is. I assume Dan is calling the shots? Of course it's Dan. Otrat Neue is his territory now. She stops to gather her thoughts. When she finally speaks, her voice is unexpectedly apologetic. I just realized there's a problem. I promised the locals I'd take care of a wolf pack that's been using a nearby cave for their den. I wasn't particularly eager to deal with it, so I've been putting it off. But since I gave my word, it needs to be done. Do you think you could help me?
Well, of course. But obviously the wolves are not the biggest threat to the villagers. Let's leave them for later. I'd like to do this one here and do it later on my own. But guys, and also we want to use the speechcraft, right? And I think we are just 1 point low, right? But let's do it with her. Let's see what happens. Let's exterminate those grey beasts and be on our way to the strategist. Well, now we can both run off. We can't both run off hunting wolves. Having heard your story, I need to stay at my post and keep an eye on the road. I think you should be the one to take care of the wolf business. It will be a piece of cake in comparison. Yeah, what are you going to give me in return? I'm not risking my neck for nothing. I could share my provisions with you and perhaps a few other items. What, is that not enough? I'm sorry, but I don't consider wolves a serious challenge for an experienced fighter. An experienced fighter, mind you. Ah, well, okay, so we have to do it alone anyway. Okay, so we are whacking them. However, I want the speechcraft. So, and that is actually, that's another tip for a game like this. So it's always good, as we can see here, just 1 point short. It's always good to keep some skill points in the bank so we can react. And that way we also get some additional experience, right? So let's talk with her again. Continue. Hey, what's your name? Why are you asking? Don't jump to conclusions. I might have a job for you. But I think this is nice here. Well, why not? Wink. Oh, why yes, forgive me, but I've met stronger guys than you. Now, let's maintain an embarrassed silence. Let's check out how this goes. The woman eyes us head to toe and finally gives us a friendly grin. Alright, don't get mad. You're not too bad yourself, but unfortunately this lady is already taken. Oh yeah? That's not why I'm here. I need to find the sniper Lyudmila. Okay, well then, I had a positive impression of her anyway, and that's a good thing. Yeah, so she's loyal, she's honest, and I think she's quite fun. So, she arches her eyebrows, suddenly serious. What for? Did something happen? Let's keep a meaningful silence. That's enough. This is no time for clowning around. Yeah, of course, the strategist sent us. Yeah, gang of lowdown criminals is planning the attack. Yeah, that's serious. And the wolves, right? So obviously the wolves are not the biggest threat, but... Yeah, what are you going to give me in return? I'm not risking my neck for nothing. You are also just a mercenary and you are getting some stuff for this, right? I could share my provisions with you and perhaps a few other items. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Obviously the wolves are not the biggest threat to the villagers. Let's leave them for later, huh? Lyudmila sighs and thou clearly dissatisfied nods. I guess you're right. It's more important to prepare for this attack. The wolf pack can wait. I'll head for Krasnznameni right away. The strategist should be in the bar as usual. I hope we still have time. Yeah. So let's do that. And also, I actually, for wolf hunting, I'd rather have Fidel get the hunting rifle before, right? Come on. And by the way, so when do we actually get the level? He's at 6,800. Oh yeah, okay, so he's actually behind with the experience. Which is possibly not so good. Oh, by the way, we have 66 melee weapons, right? But I think it was like around 80 with this guy and his knife. Oh, there's a rat here. Don't push me. What does it mean? So let's take some gasoline here. I wonder if this kind of refills or something. Maybe let's take 20. Oh yeah, then we're at 80. Yeah, but not too much then. Like this. Yeah, just in case we run into someone. So we have some more space. Oh, but on the other hand, Fidel is has nothing, so he can like, yeah, he can carry another 65 kilograms.
Oh, why does he have the sharpening stone suddenly? So, alright. Yeah. I mean, I guess at some point we can use the gasoline very nicely anyway. But I guess it's not vanishing here. But well, let's see. And also let's make an even number now. Yeah, sorry. Like 6. So there are 30 here. And then I hope I can remember the number. And then we'll see if this actually changes. So like maybe that they refill it or something. Yeah. Okay. Theoretically, we could sell the stuff to this guy now. But I think we rather shouldn't. Do we now know where the wolves are? Ah, it's here. Actually, I would also consider to go to the wolves now, like when we are on the way anyway. Where are the wolves? So I feel that this is actually like the worst deal, not doing the wolves. So we are loading it. Sorry about that. But I think the wolves might... I thought, you know, maybe this is like skipping this side mission in the first place. But I want to know where the wolves are. Hi, what's your name? Yo, wink. Let's wink. We are maintaining an embarrassed silence. Yeah. So now you're interested. Who would have thought? Strategist. So there we go. What are you giving me? Alright, I guess I'm stuck with the dirty work. I'll go whack some wolves. Touches our shoulder. Wait, let me at least mark the cave on your map. I don't want you to get lost. Okay. Here's where the cave is. Alright. And let's have a look. Because actually I would like to do this there, okay. But on the other hand, well, I'm sure that actually, yeah, this one. I'm sure that we can do it anyway. But I guess that... I guess this way we will actually get more stuff from her. And by the way, let's have a short look at the journal. So there is Ludmilla, then Igor of the Mushroom Cult. Enigmatic leader Davy Christie. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. So we just need to go to the... we just need to go back to the village. And here I think we need to go all around or something. Oh, an ordinary waste dweller walks our way. Want to talk with him? You're of course, sorry. Let's talk with the guy. Oh, here, there he is. He's got a skinny dog. Relax, man, I'm not looking for trouble. No, it's fine. It's fine, buddy. We see a skeleton, thin traveler in a protective face mask. He loudly snores and whispers. Hey, what's your name, buddy? You can call me Isaac Ivanov. What's your job? I work as a grower. Can't hide it. This job is my life. Where are you heading? I'm going to City of Fargate. That's how it is. Okay. Did you hear something interesting? I really heard of something. People say that in Golden Pioneer Settlement there's now a wooden idol just like there's one in the Roaring Forest. People worship it and give it gifts. But it's not giving anything back to the community as of yet. That's how it is. Okay. How about a trade? Oh, you've got stuff. Oh, you've got a lot of stuff. That's good. Okay. And 3 shots. Yeah, we don't need to buy any knives or anything. But, yeah. Oh, he's also a good trader, actually. Yeah. Do we need to buy his stuff? It's pretty expensive. Nah. I think we are fine. And we are also not desperate for food or anything. And he's also a way better trader than we are, so actually, no, let's go. And we are also, in case someone is considering this... Oh, what's that? A pig? I mean, we are not desperate right now, right? Although we are already hungry again. Oh, well, now that we are here, let's eat some corn. Mamalyaga. Although, no, let's wait. Although, I think the potato, let's bake it in coals. I think it's, oh yeah, it's only 400. Okay, but that's fine then. I didn't want to waste anything. Good. Okay, around here then. I mean, we would need to go to the mysterious cave anyway, I guess. But this way we at least get some more stuff from the sniper woman. And I really want to get some gear going. There we are. And actually, my dear fellow survivors, what happens next we will see in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Let's continue next time. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. And you are very welcome to join the channel as well if you haven't done so yet. Our first step will be actually to do some fishing now that we are here. And we do have the spider legs, so let's use them and try them. And it's been a while that we've been here, right? Okay then, so cheerio, let's continue next time. Bye bye.